Hello. I'm going to put ears on.
Oh,
What
she's
is
got
up?
her ears on.
What is up, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about our favorite Disney restaurants. Me being a picky eater, it's hard for me to pick my favorites sometimes. So Russ was very accurate with, I predict that this will be every restaurant that serves chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. Because I enjoy my mac and cheese and chicken nuggets, and I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of my love for them. Mike Wheeler was first, as always. Julio, hi. Mike Wheeler, big Disney fan. Russ Stapleton. I think Dad was in the chat. Hello, Dad. Lady Jamers, hi. We're just starting out, so notifications might be going. Hi, Jeffrey Resendez. Yeah, Russ, don't laugh at me. LSU Mom, hi. What's up, Carlos? Welcome to the stream. We're talking about food, so if anybody likes talking about food, this is the place to be right now. Christine Hickman, hi. So, I have my top 10 list. So I think we can go like from 10 to 1. What do you guys want to do like that?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. That'll be good.
Yeah. So let me think.
How do you want to do it? Do you want to each go around and do number 10?
Yeah, and then
that would be good.
Talk about it.
Okay.
So my number 10 is the Columbia Harbor House. It's not really my favorite, but the thing I really like about there, and I know Russ is going to make fun of me for this, but I really like their chicken tenders. They have really good breaded chicken tenders. The way that they make them is very nice. So that is my number 10. It's very simple with the chicken tenders. And what about you?
Chicky nuggies. Baby Yoda likes his chicky nuggies too. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for number 10, I am going to say Liberty Tree Tavern. So, I do like Liberty Tree Tavern. I'm not necessarily a fan of dinner there, which is like a all you care to eat thing, because then it makes me eat too much. So I normally like to eat my bigger meal at lunchtime so I can like walk it off. So I like it because they have a salad, or they have like the Thanksgiving dinner that you can get, but you just get the one plate of food at lunchtime. So I like that you have all those options, but you don't have to eat like that great big amount. So I am going to say lunch.
My dad made a joke. I like the condiments. When we went to Columbia Harbor House, my mom asked for a small amount of condiments, and he came back with it like a mass amount of just as many condiments as physically possible he could carry and dump them on the table. So that is a moment we had with him.
Yes,
sauce. It was
tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce, yeah.
But that's the whole joke. Hi, Alyssa Stenberg. Russ said I go there as early as possible and then just plan to nap.
Yeah, is that Liberty Tree?
Yeah. We do Liberty Tree sometimes. That's Dad's favorite.
Yeah, I like it there. I do like their
it.
food. Yeah, their food's good, but like I said, I don't try not to eat too much of it, but it is tasty.
We went to Liberty Tree in the middle of a thunderstorm, and they had they nearly canceled the fireworks because you could see lightning on one side of Main Street, and it would cover the entirety of the sky on top of Main Street.
Wow.
Terrifying. So Dad, with his like superhuman powers, was able to get us from where we were all the way to Liberty Tree Tavern without getting wet. Like going through stores and going against.
Yes.
I don't know how he did it, but he did. He's superhuman.
Wow. Yeah, big Disney fan says hamburger for me. That's what Abby gets there too, the hamburger.
What about you, Amy? What's your number 10?
I wrote the Crystal Palace, and it's either the Crystal Palace or Hollywood and Vine. cafe. We do enjoy the buffets and everything and the characters. The food's okay for buffet food and stuff. A lot of times we do lunch or that breakfast lunch time period. It's fun with the characters. So that was my number 10.
I saw Mom was in the chat. Hi, Mom. Yeah, well, I'll mention Crystal Palace later because that's also on there. So number 9. We wanna head to that one.
Sure.
So mine isn't actually a restaurant, but it's a place where you can get food. It is the Kabuki Cafe in Japan, and that's where you get that kakigori with the sweet milk.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. I could literally get that a million times a day.
Wow.
Yeah, those are good, especially on hot days.
Oh,
I've
totally.
never had that. See, I'll have to try it. Is it made with milk though?
So what? It's like shaved ice. It's like a slushie, but they put a sweet milk topping on it.
Okay.
It's super. Like when we go, and we can both get them.
Yeah, because it's there without a festival being there, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
always there.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
always
that's
there.
good because I'll need something to do in the summer, something to get that's different, that's not at a
Super
food booth.
refreshing.
It's like
Okay.
a snow cone. It's refreshing. You can get it with the sweet milk or not.
Yeah, you don't need to
Okay,
get it.
because sometimes milk bothers my stomach, but
Yeah,
TMI.
no,
But yeah.
yeah, that's fine. It's all good. There's also when we got the kakigori, there's a little like seating area in the back of Japan that no one ever goes to. So the three of us, we just like sat back there.
Okay,
I think it was last August. It was really nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to try that.
What's your number 9?
Okay, so number 9 for me, I have and I'm not sure what it's called. I have the San Angel Inn outside, like the counter service there at Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure
Yeah.
what the name of it is, but yeah, we always get, so a lot of times we'll get nachos and we'll share it. Like I'll share it with Jeff, depending on how hungry we are. Or they also, I like the taco trio. Like they have the 3 tacos and you can pick what you want in it. And then you get the black beans with it and the rice. I just love that. I think those tortillas are so fresh. And so, yeah, I like that, that outside Mexican.
I think I've only ever been there once. I got I think I got like the not ensalada. Empanadas with the cheese inside. Those were really good.
Yeah. That's like a go-to for my cousin and I on our Epcot day when we meet together on the weekends. We'll go to Epcot and do the Mexican counter service there.
Yeah. And I like too, you can sit inside. Like if you go at lunchtime, there's that little inside restaurant on the side where if there isn't seating outside, you can go inside and sit too.
Yeah.
Because that's normally closed, I think, at night, like because it's a restaurant.
Yeah, the La Hacienda opens at 4 or 5.
Yeah, so you can go inside and sit. So
sorry if you hear a ding. I have to figure out how to turn off the notification ding on my Mac when I get texts.
Oh, yeah.
Archangel, welcome in. And Jeff is in the chat correcting you on.
Oh, hey, Jeff, thank you. La
restaurant.
Cantina de San Angel. Thank you.
Good stuff. What about you, Amy? What's your number 9?
I put down Beaches and Cream. I know a lot of people go there just for the desserts, but they do have some good burgers, different sandwiches. I know since I haven't been there since they remodeled, but I've been there in the days that it was a little bit smaller. I know it was hard to get reservations for, but I've gotten burgers there and their hot dogs with chili. And then also the various sundaes. I've never done the kitchen sink. I don't know if I would do that unless I was with a group of people.
We have to do it. We all have to do it.
Yes, we do.
I would do the Mickey or Minnie Mouse Pants Sunday or something like that. But yeah, the Beaches and Cream.
We did the kitchen sink last August because my friend, it was either last August or last November. I think it was November. And my friend was working down there. She was working. Oh no, it had to have been August because she was working in Galaxy's Edge before it opened. And so she met up with me and my parents and we got the kitchen sink.
Mm.
It was really good. So number 8.
Number 8.
My number 8 is Garden Grill. I really, if any meal, honestly, there I enjoy. I mainly love it so much for just the fact that it's a moving restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love the character interactions. They have the characters. Is that all meals that they have?
Yeah, the characters. Yeah.
I think so. Okay.
Real
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it was all day, but Jeff said, I bet Tracy and I could polish off a kitchen sink.
That sounds like a challenge.
Hi, Griswold Family Vacation. Danny. We're talking about top restaurants. But yeah, I really like Garden Grill. I think the first time we ever went, I think my mom told me, because obviously I don't remember because I was very little, but they didn't realize that it was turning until they looked up and they were like, whoa.
Where are we now? We're somewhere else.
Where did we go? We're in a totally different place now.
Yes.
Yeah. LSU mom, if I did not say hi to you, hello. Yeah, I just really like Garden Grill. And we did breakfast for the first time, my dad and I, in January. Really good breakfast, especially with their cinnamon rolls.
Oh yeah, that's what drew me to there for breakfast.
Yeah.
She said, my mom said, one time I focused on the turning and it made me sick.
Oh,
yeah. Not good.
I like the little areas going by. I think it's so cool, and it's such a cute little place, and it's a little crowded, but hi Monarch Moments. Yeah, it's just a little crowded, especially if there are a lot of people there. They try to spread you out depending on where you're sitting and how busy it is. They don't have you sitting right next to people if there's a bunch of open spaces. At least I'm pretty sure that that's what they do. But
yeah,
it's really cool. I love that restaurant. Ange?
So so we're on number 8, right?
Yes.
Okay. Number 8 for me is Columbia Harbor House. So I like it there because I like their fish and chips. They have pretty decent fish. They have shrimp. You can get shrimp with the fries. And then sometimes I'll get salmon. If I'm feeling in a healthier mood, they have salmon and couscous and green beans that I like. I think it's couscous or rice. I don't know if they change it so often, but the salmon and the green beans. And then, yeah, I think it's nice depending on what you're in the mood for. One time I even went there and just got clam chowder soup. I wasn't really that hungry. So I got just a clam chowder soup. So it's just, there's just different options. There's not the best clam chowder, but if you're just in the mood for something, if it's a chilly day and you want soup, there's that option too. So I'm a big soup person. Yeah. So yep, that's my number 8.
My number 8 is the Flame Tree Barbecue at Animal Kingdom. You do get a lot of food. It's tasty for a counter service, especially if you're on a dining plan. It's a good use of a dining credit. But even if you're not, it's still a good place. You can get a rack of ribs and share it, or even their sandwiches are big and get some different sides and everything. I know there's some other new barbecue places that are there now, around the, Walt Disney World itself, like the Polite Pig, and also the new place in the American Pavilion. But I haven't been to those yet, so that's some places to try. But the Flame Tree Barbecue, and you could sit along the river and stuff there.
What kind of food do they have at Flame Tree? Because I can't remember if we've been there or not.
I know they had ribs, barbecue ribs. I think there was a chicken, pulled pork sandwich, I think, and
hot dog for kids. Yeah,
hot dog for kids.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember if we've been there or not. Hi, Stacy Rogers. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know. I think I can't remember if we've been there or not.
Yeah. It's decent. I like it myself. It's nice. It's relaxing, like you said, to go sit by the water. And then we've shared meals before. Jeff and I will get a dinner, and you could get the chicken and the ribs. You can get a combination, and then you get beans, pork and beans, like
Yeah.
and then you get coleslaw or fries. So, and I think
And they
they have
have
fries
onion
with
rings.
cheese. Yeah. So they have a lot of good stuff, and it's shareable, like you said.
And they have like a pulled pork fries, like you said, French fries with the pulled pork and cheese on there.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
yeah.
Okay.
And then you can add barbecue sauce too. They have a different station to try different spices of barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it's a nice option.
So my parents have gone, but I had Pizzafari.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not
I just got
fan
that.
of Pizzafari. I'm very particular about my pizza. Ange knows.
Yes.
I'm very particular about my pizza.
Oh, don't worry, my nephew's that way.
Yeah, my daughter's that way too.
So number 7. Are we at that one?
Yes,
Yeah.
number 7.
Be Our Guest restaurant for me. Ange and I went through that whole menu. And I was able to find a few things that I really liked. And I don't know, that atmosphere beats everything. Just like being in the castle, Beauty and the Beast castle, iconic. Absolutely amazing. Best feeling. One of the best feelings for me being in Disney is going to Be Our Guest restaurant. And then, you know, with your dinner, you're meeting the Beast. So I just really love that there. And like, if they had more food that I liked, I could justify going there more often. But I don't think we've been in a few years.
Okay. See, I thought that was going to be your number 1. Go ahead, Amy.
I've been to the Be Our Guest, but only at lunchtime, and it was okay. It was a little crowded. My only thing is, I wish they would get rid of the ARDs for lunchtime and breakfast. I mean,
yeah,
it would be nice that you could just go there and order or whatever. I mean, I understand it's still kind of a novel thing of going into the castle, but
Yeah,
I think you should. The dad says lunch is better pricing, and I agree.
Yeah.
But like Ange and I did a stream where we did the full menu, so you could see what they have there, and yeah, I just really like it there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is neat inside, though, especially the West Wing.
Yeah,
oh my goodness,
for sure.
it's so cool.
Yes. Okay, so for me, number 7, I have Ohana as mine. So say that's number 7. I like breakfast there. I mean, it's neat meeting the characters with Lilo and Stitch. So they have decent. We used to really love the eggs. I know we've talked about the eggs there before, and I don't know if they've changed recently, or I'm not really sure. It seemed like the potatoes were a little different too. And I didn't like them as much the last time. You wouldn't know. You don't eat the potatoes.
No, just eggs and bacon for me.
Okay. And I think they had sausage. And at one point, it seemed like it was seasoned almost like it had like a Hawaiian, like it was like a sweeter. And then it seemed like they just made it like regular sausage like the rest of the restaurants. So I think the last time we went, I wasn't as excited. But I also like dinner there. So I like the wings, and I like how they bring you out the noodles and the pot stickers, and then how they have the meat on the skewers and things like that. So I like both breakfast and dinner at Ohana. So that's my number 7.
Nice. What about you, Amy? Number 7.
My number 7 was Cosmic Rays.
Really?
I've never been in there. Never, not once.
Well, it is a pretty big thing, but there are various choices of bays of choices, and sometimes you could go in and buy a chicken dinner for 4 of you in the family, because it comes with like a whole chicken and then some sides and biscuits type of thing. Or each person can pick. They do have chicken fingers or chicken nuggets there. Then of course the bacon cheeseburgers, and then they do always have like a special burger. I know at the Christmas party and the Halloween party, they had like a Mickey with macaroni and cheese burger, or a Galaxy burger, or Galaxy fries. They had specials like that, and it's big, and it's fun to sit where sunny Eclipse is, and if it's not the Christmas or Halloween parties, then Sunny's there. Otherwise, you could sit there and watch the stage show for the Christmas show or the Halloween parties. They did the dance parties in there.
Okay.
Hi, who came in? Rainey and Kathy, welcome. I'm actually this is really weird, but Sunny freaks me out.
Yeah.
Like we've gone there, we've gone in, and you know how I have Oliver, I post on Oliver's Instagram.
Yeah.
Mom was like, you gotta go get a picture with him and Sunny, and I was like, I am not going up there.
Is he like Chuck E. Cheese?
He genuinely terrifies
Looks
me.
like Elf. But
Yeah, I don't know. He just freaks me out. He reminds me of Alf, yeah. And he's just like, I go up and I'm like, yeah.
Is it a character? Is there somebody sitting in there? Or is it just an animatronic?
It's an animatronic.
Oh, okay.
It freaks me out.
it's an animatronic.
I don't know why.
When he's not on stage, he goes underneath the stage.
Oh, okay.
This is what he looks like.
Oh,
He looks like
yeah.
Elf, if you've ever seen Elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alf. Yeah.
He freaks me out.
Safe road load, Sunny Eclipse. Okay.
Yeah. Stacy, these are Donald Duck ears. I got them on Etsy. I don't remember what the shop was, but I got them on Etsy when I was doing my Disney bounding last August. How cute are those?
Those are cute.
Yeah, he's freaky. I don't like him.
Oh, those are cute.
Thank you. Welcome in, thumbs down guy. Awesome. Okay. Amy, did you say you said that it was the Cosmic Rays? Yeah. What was your number 7?
Yes, Cosmic Rays.
Okay.
Yes.
So number 6. Jeff said leave Sunny alone. He freaks me out. Okay, my number 6 is Gaston's Tavern. I really like going there. I love the fact that and it's sad. It makes me sad because anytime we go, it's so crowded. You're never able to sit in the room where, like, you know, Gaston's chair is.
Yes.
With all of his stuff. But I think that's so cool. And I feel like maybe thumbs down guy's a huge Sunny fan. It's Jeff.
You offended somebody. Yes.
I offended Jeff. That's who I offended.
This our dream, Jeff. He loves Sunny.
He does. I'm sorry. Sunny is Jeff's long lost brother. So I feel like it's really cool because this is just a comment about Fantasyland, but they've done so many things in Fantasyland that replicate things from Beauty and the Beast. You have, you know, that obviously the castle is from their perspective. It's obviously very small in real life, but you have that view of the castle, and then you're able to be in the castle, and you have that replica of the ballroom and the different wings.
Mm-hmm.
You go in, and they have the replica of Gaston's, you know, chair with the antlers and all that kind of stuff. And then you have Storybook with Belle, and they have her house with her father, and they have, you know, the wardrobe and Lumiere and all that kind of stuff. I feel like they did a really good job. If you love Beauty and the Beast, you love Fantasyland, and that is me. So,
yes,
really. And then my favorite thing to get there is obviously the cinnamon roll. We always get that for breakfast if we're in Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love that cinnamon roll.
I was reading what Russ said. This, LeFou's brew. I've never had that. Yeah. Have you ever tried that? Have you guys ever tried that?
I don't remember if I've ever had it, but I think Dad might have. I can't remember if I
think my sister might have had it. It's like an apple juice with the cream kind of.
Oh, okay.
I know Corey made that on his show the one day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Brew.
Yeah.
I can brew it.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never tried that. But we always get the cinnamon roll there too.
Mom says that they tried it and they're not a fan.
Oh, okay. So it's not like what's that stuff they have at Universal?
Butterbeer.
Butterbeer, yeah.
It's kind of supposed to be something like that, but it's more apple-y flavor.
Got it. Okay.
I think I might try it. I don't know. I like apple stuff.
Yeah, like apple juice or whatever. Yeah.
So that was my number 6.
Okay, number 6 for me is 50s Prime Time. So I love it. I love it there. I love the atmosphere. I love the food. It's like home cooked food, and it's a nice sit down. I just like that they have all the different options there. And I just like the nostalgia in the restaurant itself. So I think it's a lot of fun. And there aren't a lot, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of places at Hollywood Studios, but I don't know, maybe there's more than I know.
It's a harder draw at Hollywood Studios to get somewhere to eat, sit down wise.
Yes.
Because there aren't that many, like you said.
Yeah. But that's my number 6. I really like
and the
it.
Hollywood Brown Derby's more deluxe.
Yes.
And then you have the other.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time we went to 50s prime time, if we've been there. I think we have at one point. I can't really remember though.
Yeah, they make you eat your vegetables, Kenzie, before you can get your dessert. So
oh jeez.
You might not be a fan. Or you could sneak your vegetables on my plate and I'll eat it.
Play the airplane game with you or whatever.
Hi, Noah.
Oh, too funny. Hey, Noah.
Yeah, we've been twice and I hated it, apparently. Why can't I remember literally anything? I always forget stuff.
Oh, that's too funny.
But yeah,
that's funny.
I don't know. It sounds cool.
Yeah, that was good.
Amy, what about you?
My number 6, I put the Liberty Tree Tavern down. We usually go to lunchtime because it's more of the a la carte menu, although you can get the Patriot platter.
Yes.
But it just depends. For me, I'd rather choose off the menu. Not that I don't like all the foods that's on that, and you could probably specifically say, well, I'd rather have more of this and that. But to me, I've gotten the burgers there. I had the fish and chips. We went there in my June trip. And it's a nice little atmosphere, colonial style tavern. If you've ever been to Williamsburg or Philadelphia, it's just like one of those taverns that they have there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nice little replica.
Didn't they used to have characters?
Yeah, they had patriotic characters when they first started that Patriots platter, the family sit-down meal at dinner time. They had patriotic costume characters there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stacey wanted to know if Amy was blurry for just her. Everyone. No, yeah, Amy's just a little bit pixelated.
Yep.
Might be internet until fine.
Yeah, it probably is. I can double check.
So Russ said he hasn't heard anything from the resorts, but I did say Ohana. That's the only one I've said so far.
Yeah. Isn't Liberty Tree the place with the ooey gooey toffee cake?
It is.
Yes.
I love that stuff. I think Mom made it once at home. Came out.
Did she? Yeah, that's good stuff.
I'll be right back. Just grab something real quick.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Yeah, I think Mom made the ooey gooey toffee cake one time, and it was very good.
Oh, that is good stuff. So a lot of times there, because there is so much food, the last time we went, Jeff and I actually shared a plate. So we shared, and then we had room for dessert then. So, that's better.
All right, Amy, I took you because Russ suggested. I'll say it when she gets her earbuds in. Russ suggested me taking you in and out and in. I did that, and I think that made it better.
Oh, okay.
Mike Wheeler, she's a little dark on my end. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Mike.
It could be the lighting of the room that I have. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
What? That's making you dark?
Yeah, it could be.
But Mike Wheeler said that, Amy.
Oh, okay.
It's funny.
I thought you said Russ. I'm sorry.
No, Mike Wheeler did.
Yeah,
no, she's cracking up.
Mike is too much. Hi, Anthony Manzano. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier or not. So
too funny.
So yeah, I really like the ooey gooey toffee cake that they have there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So number 5?
Number 5.
So I know this technically isn't a Disney restaurant, but it is on property, the Rainforest Cafe.
Okay.
I think the food, there's always a way to find something to eat there. I never have difficulty finding food. But a lot of these restaurants, I don't especially like going there for the food. It's mainly for atmosphere and stuff like that. And I'm always just able to find stuff that I like. There's only 1 or 2 places that I go there specifically for the food.
Okay.
So Anthony Manzano said, "Is there any good salted caramel desserts?" Yes, in the caramel store in Germany, they have salted caramel.
Yeah.
So Rainforest Cafe, that is my number 5 because we're on number 5. I really like going there. I always like, it's just the atmosphere of it, and it's the animals and stuff like that. And I kind of do this half and half, like it's half Rainforest, half T-Rex, because they're basically the same thing.
Yes.
They've got like the same food.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little bit of a different atmosphere, and I like both of them equally. So I love going there. And the volcano, that's always fun. The volcano is always super amazing, especially when it's my mom's birthday and we get it for her. And she gets embarrassed, and we're like, no, you will take the volcano.
And you will like it.
And I love, especially like in the T-Rex specifically, they have like the baby mammoths. Like they'll have like the animal, and they'll have the baby version. Yes. I just love them. They're so cute. So what about you, Ange?
Okay, so number 5, I think Russ just left.
Oh, he did. He'll be back, though.
Cape May Cafe, so we could tell him there's another resort.
Yeah.
And I have to say, for Cape May Cafe, I have never been there for dinner, although I'm hoping we can do it in July. I don't know, but
it's going to happen. It's going to happen, Ange.
Even if they bring the crab legs to our table, I want to try it. And we almost went there our last trip, but it'll just be so much fun with people. I think it'll be more fun with people. But
it's so amazing there.
Yeah. So, but I picked Cape May Cafe for breakfast. We've been there multiple times, and I like the characters there. I like the way that they're dressed. I love the beach club. So for us to go to the Cape May Cafe, I like the options that they have on the buffet. So they don't just have plain eggs. You know, a lot of times they have different versions of eggs that are kind of spiced up a little bit.
Russ is back. Repeat what you said.
Okay. Russ, I said Cape May Cafe. So there's another resort restaurant.
Amy, I'm going to take you out and put you back in again because you're a little blurry again. I don't know if that worked or not.
I thought when she stepped away, she linked into something else.
No.
There's somebody. Look at my window back there. Can you see my window?
I'm gonna go walk.
Do you know what that is?
What?
You might walk.
Hang on.
I don't know.
No, I think we're good on mods.
Okay.
Oh, you can't really make out what it is. It's the Kool-Aid guy. I see you, Kool-Aid man. You see the Kool-Aid picture out there?
It's all good, Amy?
Yeah, it looks like it is. Yeah.
Okay. Still a little blurry for us, but we can still understand you perfectly fine.
Okay.
It's just a little bit blurry.
It might be, like I said, the lighting too. I should have did a front lighting.
So wait, is Amy? Are we saying Amy's blurry?
Yeah.
I think it's my lighting of the room.
I don't know. It's a little pixelated.
That might be a little bit better.
I can't see you at all, Amy. I just see a black screen.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, let me take her out really quick.
And it's even black.
Oh, so I'm the only one that can see Amy?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, that's the Kool-Aid man back there. Nobody's paying attention to the Kool-Aid man. Unless you want to just do me by myself while you figure out Amy, and then we can see the Kool-Aid guy. I don't know.
Can you see her now?
Okay, hold on. It's spinning.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
there, I'm back now.
I don't know why I can see her perfectly fine.
I'm back. Yeah. I should be back now.
Can you see her, Ange?
I cannot. It's just black.
All right, Amy, do you want to leave StreamYards and then click the link and try and come back in?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Oh,
Sorry.
Randy and Kathy says that they can see her now.
Oh, I can't. Isn't that
Okay.
funny? Maybe
Well-
it's just me.
All right, try leaving StreamYards really quick and then coming back in.
Okay. Sorry.
No,
Well,
it's
you can
completely
continue
fine.
if you want.
As long as he doesn't bust through the wall. Oh yeah. Do you see the Kool-Aid guy back there, Kenzie?
Yes, I do.
I know. Jeff's trying to create a distraction. There he
He's
is.
mad at me because of Sunny. Threatening.
Gosh.
Very menacing.
Okay. Hi, Kool-Aid guy.
It's the Kool-Aid man's fault. There we
Oh,
go.
There we go.
There she is.
Yay! It's not pixelated now. Perfect.
Yeah,
if
there
it's
we
not
go.
pixelated again, that's fine. But if
Yeah.
if the screen goes completely black, and let me know.
Okay, now I can see you now.
It's all good, Amy. We want to make sure that you're here so we can
Oh
talk.
no, that's fine. I'm sorry. It's like the internet
Fine.
and everything, and then connecting in.
Yeah, internet goes bad sometimes. I totally get that.
Yeah.
So, and you said yours was
Cape May Cafe.
That
Yes.
was number 5.
Yes.
Okay. Amy,
Yep.
what's your number 5?
I put my number 5 as Yachtman Steakhouse. The Yachtman
Ooh.
Steakhouse there. Sometimes it's almost a must do for if I'm with my sister's family and brother-in-law. We do enjoy steaks, and we usually go later in the evening because that's when we can get either pass holder discount or cast member discounts. So that
What food do they have there?
help the they have
Steak.
the steak, mainly steak, like fillets, the different steaks. I
Oh
know.
my dad. He's gonna want to go.
Yes, I'm in. And Kenzie, we'll find you something. We're going to
Okay.
analyze that restaurant next
And I know a
foodie.
few years back, my mom and I had the surf and turf. You got a lobster tail and steak, and the rolls and salad. It's nice. It is pricey. I mean, if you're on the dining plan, it's 2 credits. But usually, we'll go with my niece, who's a cast member, and we'll go in the evenings, and they get discounts later in the day. And that's usually my brother-in-law's picky, so that's a great place because he loves steak and he can get it the way he wants. And I'm not saying you can't get steak anywhere else, but that's one of their favorites too.
Monarch Moments is convinced that Kool-Aid guy was the cause of Amy's internet problems.
I
Now
think
that
he's
gone, there's no lag, there's no pixelation.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Better leave
we'll have to. Ange and I will have to go over that menu, see if there's anything there that I'd like.
Yes.
I think they do have chicken because my sister-in-law was with us, and she's kind of picky
Okay.
with that, but I think they have the chicken.
Okay,
Yeah,
so number 4. I think we're making good time.
we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
My number 4 is Ohana. I really love going there for breakfast. That's my favorite. My parents have gone to Ohana for dinner without me before, and that was fine. I didn't care. I'm not a fan of Ohana dinner. And actually, the first time I ever tried shrimp in my life was at Ohana, but it was like super spicy, and I did not like it. But Ohana breakfast, it's just such a good start to your morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those really big windows. It's so bright, and you get to see the characters, and you have a really good filling breakfast because you could be like, "Can you bring us extra eggs?" And they'll bring you like a whole skillet full of eggs, and it's just awesome. And I love going there. That's one of my favorite places to go for breakfast ever.
Yes.
And then obviously, like I said, their eggs are superb. I love them. What about you and your number 4?
Okay, so number 4, I have the Brown Derby Lounge. So I like that as long as it's a nice day. I like the Brown Derby too, but it can be a little pricey. But I like the Brown Derby Lounge because they have the Cobb salad that I like. And they have different items that you can try, from the menu. smaller items, then you can just have them out on the patio. You don't really need a reservation.
Mhm.
So, as long as I've never really had a problem getting in there. So it probably depends on the time of day and the time of year. But the last time we were there, we were able to get in fairly easily. So I would say Brown Derby Lounge.
Yeah, I've never been there, but I know Mom and Dad went,
Mhm.
and they really liked it.
Yeah.
Jeff said 4? Really?
Yeah. I think it's his number one. It's my number
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
I think I remember him saying that was like his number one thing there.
Yep.
Amy, what's your number 4?
Well, I did Ohana's also, but I've never been there for breakfast. So
It is so good.
we've done dinner there, and we kind of like the atmosphere. I'm not sure if they do it all the time because I know we were there a little bit later one time and they didn't have the music. But then certain times of the period, they have a little show where the kids do coconut races, they do hula dancing, and a ukulele playing.
Yeah.
And stuff. I forget who there was a lady that went around and gave lays to different people for anniversaries or birthdays or everything like that. So the atmosphere was fun. Like you said, the big windows, if you hit it right, you could see the fireworks show. At least the fireworks. Yeah, you could. And they piped in the music and stuff. But it's not a great view, but you can see whatever higher things. And then just having all those meats with the shrimp. We love shrimp. So with the shrimp, and then they had the steak, and then they did turkey and I think pork or chicken. One of them they did, and just to have that, and then they have like the little appetizers of the pot stickers and the little wings and stuff like that too.
And the noodles. Noodles are good.
The noodles are my mom's favorite thing there.
Yeah, Zach's
and also,
too.
For breakfast, they have this like juice.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mother, like, she found an alternative to the juice at like a local place here. So anytime we get, it's at like a bagel place. So anytime we get bagels, she gets it.
Yes.
So she can have her, like juice. And then a few years ago when we were there, Mom and Dad actually got like cups to go of the juice.
Yes.
They love that stuff.
Yeah, I think it's like a pog juice or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's like pineapple in it. I'm not 100% sure.
Yes.
Hi, Blue Nose.
Hey, Blue
Hello,
Nose.
Blue Nose.
Yeah, I really like.
Yeah, I've always wanted to try breakfast, but
You totally should. It's amazing.
Usually it just depends on where we get and what time of the day we're ready to eat. So that's the only thing. We don't really do as many breakfasts because we'll do them back at the room, or if we're staying off site, we just do a quick breakfast there.
Yeah. So, number 3. We want to say number 3 now?
Sure.
So my number 3 is Via Napoli in Italy, in Epcot. I remember the first time we went there, we got a white pizza, and that was like amazing. And I'm not a fan of white pizza because I don't like ricotta, but for some reason I really liked this. Maybe they didn't put ricotta on, I don't remember.
Yeah,
but
maybe
really
not.
Going there, their pizza is made just so well because they make it in those ovens, and they're just so good. And normally we get like our own private ones, and I don't know, it's just really cool, and I love that atmosphere. For plain cheese pizza, yes, Russ.
The marguerite pizza.
Yeah, I always
that's good too.
My plain cheese. But yeah, I like Via Napoli. I also love that, like I said, I love that atmosphere in there. It's very open and very big.
Yes.
It's a little loud, I'll admit. Like it gets a little loud in there with people talking. And sometimes I have difficulty understanding the accent of the waitress, but I try my best. But yeah, I really love Via Napoli.
Yeah.
What about you, Ange? You're
okay.
3.
So we're at number 3. So I am going to say Tusker House.
Mm.
is my number 3. And I like Tusker House for brunch. So I think someone was asking about brunch places. I like it for brunch because they have food for breakfast and then they're switching over to lunch. So you could try, and I like the African Indian flavors and stuff. So, but my kids don't, and neither does Jeff. So they get the plain eggs, then they have bacon, they have sausage, but they also have, different types of eggs and different types of things that have like the African flavors. Then they switch over to lunch around 11-ish, 11:15. And so if you do the breakfast at like 10:30, you can get breakfast and you can get lunch. And then you can try like some of the lunch items. And then Kenzie, we were told by a friend of ours that place was so good. So we took the kids there when they were little, and they gave us the jungle juice. So that jungle juice is the same juice that they serve at Ohana.
Yep, that's what they call it. Yep.
It's all that same juice. So it's funny because now that we know it as jungle juice, we just call it jungle juice, no matter where we're having it. So if we're at, Ohana for breakfast, we say, oh, we got to get some of that jungle juice, but it's not jungle juice at Ohana. And they have it on cruise ships too. So on the Disney cruises, you could get the jungle juice, although I think they water it down. But
and
anyway.
Boma, you can get that too.
So you get the jungle juice there? Okay. Yeah. So, but anyway, that's my number 3 is Tusker House.
What about you, Amy? What's your number 3?
My number 3 is the Primetime Cafe, and I actually also put like the Sci-Fi Dine-In with that too, just because it was like a hard choice. And for me, they're both kind of well, for one, I know I mentioned I was a cast member, but the Primetime Cafe, I was a cast member there. But I do like that home style cooking. I love the fried chicken there. And but all the other foods are good. They have some good desserts. It is, if you get the right waitress or waiter, it is a nice little fun atmosphere of them teasing you like, hey, Cousin Mary on that table next to you, she's from Oklahoma, or they play around, or do the airplane thing if they want you to eat one more piece of vegetable or meat, or give you the clean plate sticker. I know they used to ask you what color was the soap if you went to the restroom, to see if you washed your hands, type of thing, joking around type of thing. And those days it was the pink powder soap that they used to put in those dispensers. But it was just fun. It was fun working there and all that. So just a fun atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Sci-Fi Dine-In as well.
Yeah, I like that drive-in feel. We actually still have drive-ins around here and in our area, but I know it does get a bad rap because of the food and that. But I've had a pretty good steak I ate there in December as a last-minute reservation, and I had a good time, a good steak and everything. So
I have to look at their menu again at some point because I love that atmosphere, but I can't remember if I like the food or not.
Yeah, they have various things. They have sandwiches, the steak, chicken.
And then, what is it? And one of the funny things about that place is that my friend likes to joke that you should make sure your phone is at a good battery because you're going to need to use it as a flashlight because you can't see anything.
Oh, and the Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it is dark because they're playing the movies and stuff.
So Stacy's asking a question. Amy, I don't know if you want to answer it about the 50s primetime.
They don't really make a big deal out of it. I mean, it's more fun and play. And, you could just be like, I'm sorry, here's the thing. They do leave you alone. But no, they don't really keep bothering you about it. That they may joke about it, but once or twice and then leave.
Yeah. And I'm gonna admit,
always say ahead of time, like, we know.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no, go ahead, Andrew.
I didn't know if you were talking because you were cutting out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Now, though.
Okay. Jeff and I actually split a plate there when we go because we want to leave room for the milkshake. So that way we do clean our plate because we're sharing it, and they never give us a hard time. We just order one meal like that has a variety on there. Do you remember what it is, Amy? Isn't it there like a meal where you can get chicken, like you get like one of each?
Yeah, they have they have the meatloaf, the pot roast, and a piece of chicken on their thing. It's like a home like combination platter, so you get to try all of it, and you can share it. And even their fried chicken dinner comes with like 3 or 4 big pieces of chicken.
Yeah. So we split it, and it's not like I'm trying to be cheap, but it's like you don't want to waste it, and then you want to. The milkshakes are so good, you can't possibly eat that whole plate and the milkshake. So we order that and ask for an extra plate.
And it's the home of the peanut butter and jelly milkshake at Primetime Cafe. If you've ever heard of different people talking about the peanut butter and jelly milkshake, but they do have chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. Milkshake too.
So Rod said, now is the perfect time for drive-ins to make a comeback. I saw most movies from my childhood at the drive-in. I love the drive-in. It is one of my favorite experiences. And he's right. Now is the best time as ever. You're sitting in your own car. You're not going near other people unless you're going in to get food.
I know the drive-in that's by our airport area, they were ready to open up, but then our county didn't go into the next zone, but I think they're gearing up for next weekend to open, and they have their guidelines set and ready to go. So
Hi, Pickle Crew loves Disney. Sorry.
No, it's okay. But it is a fun time.
Yeah, I absolutely love drive-ins. It's one of my favorite things. I think the last time I went to a drive-in was when Aladdin live action came out. Mm-hmm. I went and I got to see that. And now that I have, my license and I'm 18, I can drive after 9 o'clock. It's a perfect time for me to be going to the drive-in because I can legally go to the drive-in with my friends and I because I can drive. So I'm hoping that they open up soon.
Yes.
But yeah. So number 2, are we done with number 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Russ said, okay, I'm moving to Florida and opening a drive-in.
There you go.
I work there.
Drive-in down there.
That sounds so fun. So my number 2 is Crystal Palace. That is also, along with Ohana, one of my favorite places for breakfast. Okay. We're also really big Winnie the Pooh fans. We love meeting the characters, and that's just such a fun place. And the food isn't the worst. Like, they've got good breakfast there. Normally I get eggs, bacon, and then I'll get like their rolls. They have really good rolls there. So I really love going there, especially when I dress up as the characters. Like, one time I went as Winnie the Pooh, and he freaked out when he saw my outfit. So I just really love going there. And then when I was really little, there was a little girl who was sitting like a seat, like a table away from us, who had the same autograph book as us. And her and I like became friends. And like we walked around the park a little bit with each other that day. And this was when I was like 4. And I was thinking about like getting the picture that we have and like posting it on Twitter or something like that and be like, someone find her. Like, I want to reconnect. We're 18 now, so that would be funny. So what is your number 2, Ange?
So my number 2 is that Satui Canteen over at I love that place. I don't know why. I guess it's just because you can like kind of make your own, and you pick your protein, you pick your grain, and I really like it there. I like the atmosphere in there because I love Pandora, and I think it's a decent price because it's a counter service, but you feel like you have it on real plates and you have real forks, and it's big enough that there's usually always seating in there. So I'd have to say that's my number 2.
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. I've gone in there to grab water off of the tap thing, but
Yeah.
I haven't really gone there to eat yet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What's your number 2, Amy?
My number 2 is Tempin Edo.
Oh,
The Tempin
yes.
Edo. I know you can go to places like that in your own hometown and everything, but that's like one of the few places where I can get together with different family friends and stuff that live in the area. Just a fun atmosphere. I know, you can get the steak and chicken or steak and shrimp and that. And the only downfall, and I know, yeah, it's my number 2, but I enjoy the atmosphere and that. But I know the cost can be a little bit prohibitive depending on, what you're choosing and for what you get. I mean, it's not like giant portions, but for me, I always leave there pretty full with the meal that I've chosen with the combination and the salad and soup, and then you do get a dessert with the meal plan. So,
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been there.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's where they cook in front of you. So it's kind of like you're getting
Like a
a
hibachi.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never been to some place like that. I mean, also, I don't know what kind of food they have. I'll have to go through their menu, see if it's worth it food-wise for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go and, like, waste money for the experience and then not really eat anything.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'd have to go with, like, my parents and something like that.
And that's the only thing. Like, I know for me, if I'm on a solo trip, that's pretty much a go-to. I know if it's just my sister and I and my niece, that's a place we'll go to. But if we have my nephews and her husband, then it's not really a place we end up going because of the picking and choosing what they want.
My nose is so red. I do not understand. So we're number 1.
Number 1.
So my number 1 is Cape May Cafe.
Ah.
I can eat my weight in crab legs. It is like, seriously, anytime we book a trip, we have to have a night dedicated to Cape May because I absolutely love their crab legs. I think when last time we went to Cape May Cafe, I laid down on the bench outside of Beach Club and I started going into a food coma, but then I had to get up and get on the bus.
No.
I absolutely love going there. And they also, that was the place where I was introduced to crab legs and fried clams. I also love fried clams. Hi, Donna. Welcome, and we're
Hello,
talking
Donna.
food. Yeah, I can go to Cape May Cafe and I can go there for hours and just eat food because they have such good stuff there. I feel like I should try other foods there, but then I also want to make sure I'm focusing on my crab legs.
Hey,
Yes, Donna, we're talking about Cape May Crabathon 2020.
Yes.
What?
I would say we should try to move that. Every time we should try to be checking and moving, see if we can move it earlier in the day. That way you don't have to worry about going into a food coma.
We're attempting to. We'll probably look at that later today. But I every single trip I have to go Cape May Cafe. Yeah, I just really love the food that they have there. I have to see what else they have on their menu though, because I feel like I have tunnel vision.
I know.
When I go, I'm like the crab legs.
Yeah.
I have to see what other food they have there because I know they have other stuff as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I really love crab legs. What about you, Ange? What's your number 1?
Okay, number 1, I have Via Napoli as my number 1. So
nice.
Yeah, I like it there. I like being able to. I like the family atmosphere. I'm Italian, so I like their pizza's good. I've had other things there too. I just like the whole family style. I like the atmosphere. So I would say that's my number 1.
And I'm gonna go. That was my number 1. Also, was Via Napoli.
Oh,
yeah, that's almost a go-to restaurant. If we can't get in there, then we go to somewhere else. But that's one of the top choices. The pizza's good. Yes. That's usually what we get is one of the giant pizzas. Nice. It's cheaper to do it that way. And
Jeff said,
and
"Nice
then-
choice, Amy."
thanks, Jeff. And you can get the salads. So we'll get the giant one, and then whoever wants a salad will
Yes.
add that on.
Yes.
So it's a little bit cheaper that way than doing the dining plan, unless you're there yourself or with
Mhm.
2 other people or something. Then you can get the smaller pizzas.
Yes, yes. Amy, I don't know if you ever, when we went there, I went there with my friend Jen the last time, and they recommended these little risotto balls.
Oh,
Like they
yes.
were, oh my gosh, they
Yeah.
were so good.
They're
And the
good.
sauce, it's nice and light. Like the red sauce. I know Kenzie's not a red sauce fan, but that red sauce is so light. It's a little bit sweet. Oh,
Mhm.
it is so good.
Yeah, a lot of their different things. And I know here in Disneyland always talk about the risotto things and
Oh,
stuff.
they're so good. Yeah.
So yeah, I will agree with you. Divina Napoli is amazing. And Dad is saying if you're going to eat there, he does not recommend the dining plan.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste
Yeah,
it.
I
on
don't. I wouldn't waste it either, unless you each get your own individual pizza.
Yeah,
Because otherwise, if you do the large pizza, then you're wasting.
yeah,
Credit.
definitely. But yeah, I really love Via Napoli as well. But Cape May, that's the top of the list for me. And I used to not be the biggest fan of it until I actually started liking crab legs, and then I was like, well, now it's like all I eat. It's all I eat when I go there.
Yeah, I've been to Cape May Cafe for breakfast. I've tried to get into the Cape May Cafe for the buffets, but now I do have to be a little bit more careful if I choose a buffet restaurant. So,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
that's the only drawback to a lot of the buffet
Yeah.
places now.
Yes, Archangel. It's arancini. That's what it's called. Or yeah, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but the little
So this is
risotto
really
balls.
fun conversation. I love talking about this. See, being a picky eater, I still love talking about food. And I
Yeah.
still love
Oh,
food
yeah.
in general. And like, even if it's something that I don't like, I still like talking about it because other people do like it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And there are a lot of good places to eat and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, there's always really cool places. And I really like talking about restaurants themselves because I do have to look at I have to go in depth when I'm looking at menus to make
Yeah.
sure that I will eat it. 'Cause
I would love. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, continue.
I would love to see some of the local Orlando places that I talk about some of their favorite off-property restaurants in the
Mm.
area or something. I know a lot of people that go down to Orlando. Disney does Disney, but I know I site sometimes, and we go to some favorite off-site places too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really gone off site before. Yeah, and even in Disney Springs, we don't really eat in Disney Springs.
Yeah, we don't really get there that often either anymore.
I think it might be too expensive too. Like they have a lot of really expensive restaurants in Disney
Yeah.
Springs.
We like to eat at the boathouse there, but it's the boathouse is expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you all for joining us. We had a really awesome time talking about food. So Ange, let everybody can say what they have coming up, and then I'll end the stream.
I have we have like a video we're going to be dropping that's where I'm making some meatballs. So it's part of a progressive meal collaboration that we're doing. And Thursday we have Dreaming with a Mouse. Friday we have pizza night, family pizza night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So looking forward to that. So I'm not sure what we're going to put on our pizza this week, but we might have
What will Kenzie put on her pizza?
what will Kenzie put on her pizza?
Little sauce and cheese.
Little
Yes.
sauce and cheese.
Little sauce and cheese. So yeah, that's what we have coming up. So how about you, Amy?
I may go live tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe about 5:00ish. I know I have a 6:30 time, but I'm changing that all around. So if I do 5:00, I'll probably talk about Disney or something in that general category. With me going back to work, I will cut back on a late night trivia type of thing. So that'll kind of get cut back. But that's pretty much it right now.
Okay, cool. I have a video that I'm currently editing of me actually trying food. So It's me and my parents going around. It's mainly me and my dad reviewing food, but
Oh yeah.
my mom makes a few comments during it of us going to each country in the World Showcase and trying a snack. So I have that coming up, and you know, me having my new computer, editing has been a million times better. It's amazing, and I love it, and I am really excited because I have better editing happening, way better than what it was when I had my phone.
Nice.
So that should be posted either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I've been editing nonstop. This is a decently long video, so because obviously it's each country, it's going to take a little while, but I'm super excited to drop it and for everybody to see it. So thank you all for being here. We had such an amazing time talking about food. I think this is the first time not Shrek that I've had Amy on my channel, so that was super awesome, and I can't wait to have her on more.
Oh yes, that was fun. Thank you.
So yeah, this was super awesome. Thank you guys for being here. And we'll talk to you in the streams and the chats and all that stuff. So bye guys.
Bye everyone.
Bye, everyone.